In this video, I'm going to show you how to use adjustment layers to make your image pop. So first thing we're going to do is go to the File menu. We're going to open our image as a new document. I'm going to navigate to my Multimedia 2 folder and then to the My Roots project and hit my Family Photos. And then I'm going to pick just one image to adjust. I think I'll do this one right here. I'll go ahead and open it. And you'll see the image here. It says background. Remember, the first thing we want to do is copy the background. You can press Command J or Control J and make a copy of it. You can also make a copy by dragging this layer onto the Create a New Layer button or right-clicking and saying Duplicate the layer. I realize some of that's being cut off in this video, but it's just a right-click and let's see if I can do it. Yeah, right-click and duplicate the layer. All three of those ways will get you to the same place. So we're going to lock this one down in the background. The background stays, the original stays put, only working with the copy here. The next step that we want to do here is we're going to go down to the bottom. We're going to hit this little half circle here. And it says New Adjustment Layer when you hover over it. And then we're going to go to Levels. And what you'll see is this. Levels determine the level of darks and lights and midtones in your image. So if we take this one, this is the recipe that I want you to use. We're just going to take this black one and we're going to slide it over just a little bit, and you can see the dark pixels are darkening there. Now we don't want to go too far. We just want to go right here to the beginning of the mountain right here. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to take the lights and lighten up this image. So we're going to come right just into the beginning of the mountain right here. And if we hit this eyeball to show what happened, we went from this to this. So you see it's just a little bit of pop to the color there, less of the gray, more of rich darks and rich lights. Then we're going to come down here to the bottom. We're going to add another adjustment layer. This one's going to be called Curves. And when we click that, we get this line through the middle here, and we're going to add 2 anchor points just by clicking. We're going to click one time here and one time right here. Now notice where I'm at. I'm at the intersection of these two lines right here and the intersection of these 2 lines right here. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to pull this down just a little bit. Just a little. Don't go too extreme. It's just a little bit, just like this, okay? And then this top one is going to come up. And what we're doing here is we're increasing the amount of light pixels and decreasing the amount of, and increasing actually the amount of dark pixels. So we're making the darks darker and the lights lighter by pushing these 2 curves around. Now, if we take a look here at the result, if it's too dark where you're losing quality here, to adjust this point so it's just a little bit different. So here it is without it. Here's the original. Here's with the adjustments. Original, adjustments. We're looking for that good pop in the image here. Okay, once you have that done, you can take the image here, hold the Shift key, have the top one selected, hold the Shift key, select the bottom one, and then we're going to come down here to the bottom and, we're going to right click on this and we're going to say flatten the image like this. And then we're going to go to the File menu. We're going to say Export As, choose PNG as the file type. And it'll bring up this menu right here. We're going to leave this at its original size. You can see it's a very large file right here. You actually could probably do about 50% of that size for this project. Let's see. That changed our file size dramatically here. So we went from 11 megabytes to 3.9 megabytes. Why is that important? That's important for you because the transfer rates of the file uploading and downloading will take a lot less time if the file is smaller. So under the quality, I just went to about 50% right there. And then we're going to hit the Save button. And that'll give you a file down at the bottom of your screen. And you can choose Show in the Finder and rename this image. So from, don't name it image 5656, name it something that makes sense, like mandolin. Okay? We'll take that image right there and put it into our Multimedia 2 folder, My Roots Project. Come on. There we go. Into the family photos, but we don't want it to just go into the random set of family photos here. We want it to go into a new folder. So I'm going to drop it right here outside of family photos. And what I'm going to do is just right click and say make a new folder. And in this one, this is going to be edits. And your mandolin or your edited photos are going to go into the edits folder here. So if you want to see the whole thing, it looks like this. I'm in my Multimedia 2 folder. I'm in the My Roots project under edits, and that's where I'm saving this work. You're going to continue this process for all 12 to 15 photos that you have, and then we're going to start making our composition from there.